Paper spread wide under a naked bulb. City leaking through the window hum. Bass from next door. Bodies in the heat. Cheap neon love on a cracked up street. My room breathes dust and discipline. Clock on the wall, just grinding thin. Sleeve rolled high, tie tossed aside. Numbers lined up like they testify. Every figure got teeth and weight. One bad move, shift the hand of fate. Mirror by the death don't lie. Shows a man I buried alive. I burned road drafts in a metal tray. Watch my weak plans curl away. Ash on my fingers, smoke in my chest. Lord, I said strip what ain't bled. Slow where no eyes roam. Brick by brick in a silent home. No applause, no borrowed fame. Just quiet fire without a name. Power grows where the dark sits deep. Where doubt don't talk and faith don't sleep. If I rise, it's earned and true. Silent work makes the skyline move. She leaned in once with a devil's grin. Said come to bed, let the night begin. Perfume thick like gasoline. Love that burns fast, hard and mean. I almost folded, I ain't that proud. Desire talks real sweet, real loud. But I seen men lose their spine, chasing heat and calling it divine. On my chain, hit bone and skin. Cold little drudge of where I've been. I kissed her slow, then let her go. Some fires you feed, some you outgrow. I wash my hands in a rusted sink. Watch dark water circle and sink. Ain't always blood that stains a man. Sometimes it's ego in his plan. Build it slow, although I once spent. Stack my losses, turn them to win. Every scar's a measured line. Every setback by design. Let them laugh at the quiet grind. Let them trade their peace for shine. When that daylight hits my door, they'll feel the weight. I built that floor. What I seen, and when my voice cuts through that room, it won't be noise, it'll be proof. Sidewalk shaking on the taxi wheel. Sirens cry what the city feels. Voices loud, all chest, no spine. Everybody selling borrowed shine. I move steady through neon rain. Coca clean, boots hit plain. Not too fast, don't drag my feet. I'll keep time with the concrete beat. Billboards preach what money buys. Glass towers blink like hungry eyes. I don't flinch, don't twist, don't talk. I let the silence shape my walk. Cross on my chain, taps my chest. Cold reminder I failed the test. I've chased that fire, I've fed that need. Watch ambition turn to greed. Every step's a measured line. I don't waste what's mine. Noise gets loud, but I stay small. Still water makes the tallest fall. I don't grab, don't shove, don't shout. Power's what you live without. Room shifts slow when I pass through, not 'cause I push, it knows what's true. She used to love the chaos rush, red dress, lipstick, midnight hush. Said, baby, take it all. Why walk when you can make them crawl? I almost did, I ain't that clean. I've tasted fast and filthy mean. Blood runs hot when pride gets fed, turns a king to a walking dead. Mirror in a storefront pane showed me both the loss, the gain. Man, I was with fists half closed. Man, I am with weight composed. Restroom sink, cold water run. Wash my hands of what I've done. Whispered low so none could hear. Lord, keep my balance clear. Every step's a chosen pace. I don't chase, I claim my space. Egos crash, they rise, they fade. I let restraint become my blade. Let them scream the names and lie. I build mine out of quiet nights. When I move, the current bends. Calm don't break, it transcends. I ain't pure, I ain't above. I buried hate, I buried love. But I learned one truth that holds the line. The world adjusts when you master your own spine. Barbell slams, echoes in steel. That sound right there's how ghosts feel. Empty gym, white lights on, rubber floor, taste iron and blood. Your knuckles split on a cold chrome bar. Each scar talk about who you are. Sweat drip down like silent rain. Wash old shame, but leave the stain. By the squad rack wall, shows you rise every time you fall. Ain't no crowd, ain't no cheer, just you and what you feel. Chain with a cross hangs on your chest. Cold little judge that don't let you rest. You done wrong, yeah, you paid that cost. Some bridges burned, some lovers lost. You don't bury what you broke. You drag it out, you face the smoke. Cut it open, stitch it tight. Turn that wound into your might. They call it luck, let them lie. Luck don't bleed and multiply. Strength ain't loud, it don't beg applause. It's built from scars you chose to cause. Contract flat, you read each line like combat. Third time through, no lazy glance. One small slip could cost you his chance. Phone lights up her name again. Wild love wrapped in velvet sin. She say, baby, you work too hard. Come back to bed, drop your guard. You stare at the gun in the desk drawer. Not for war, just a reminder of before. Power ain't rage, Ain't pulling triggers, it's walking away when the heat gets bigger. Bathroom sink, cold water run. You wash your hands of what you've done. Blood ain't always red and wet. Sometimes it's pride you gotta let. Mistakes, you break them down, rebuild the frame. Brick by brick, bruise by bruise, you choose the loss that makes you choose. No halo glow, no perfect past, just discipline that's built to last. When they whisper, man, he's blessed, they don't see the sleepless test. You forge yourself where no one stood, turn bad blood into something good. Still don't shine, cause it was spared. It shines, cause it was flared. Champagne spilling on marble floor, gold light bleed through open doors. Hands too tight, smiles too wide, deals dressed up in ego and pride. Music pounding like a borrowed crown, everybody trying to hold it down. I stood there still in a tailored coat, felt the weight in my own throat. Mirror on the far wall, I'd made kings out of men hollow inside. I saw my reflection cutting clear, I'd already outgrown here. Cross on my chest turned cold as stone, reminding me what I've outgrown. I bled for less, I've sinned for more, ain't selling my soul for one more floor. So I paid my tab, didn't make a scene. No last words, no in between. Straighten my cuffs, let the silence speak. Power ain't loud, it's when you leave. Let them toast to a fragile throne, built on noise and overblown. I don't beg, don't chase applause, I disappear and expose the flaws. She caught my arm in a red silk dress, lipstick promise, soft confess, said, baby stay, we run this town. I saw the fire that burns men down. I kissed her once, tasted smoke, sweet little lies she always spoke. Love that wild don't set you free, it changed your will politely. Bathroom sink, cold white light, I washed my hands of that whole damn night. Water ran gray, maybe that's pride, maybe the man I used to hide. I looked at myself in that cracked back glass, Asked how long this game would last. Whispered low so God could hear. Cut what's false, make the path clear. I walked outside, let the night wind hit. Neon behind me fading quick. No grand exit, no slam door, just one less shadow on that floor. Next morning they felt that space. Conversation lost its pace. They won't say it, but they know some weight don't come and go. I ain't angry, I ain't torn, just shed another layer worn. Sometimes strength ain't stand and fight, it's leaving clean in the middle of the night. Packed tight, laughter too loud, smoke in the air like a dirty shroud. Ice in a tumbler, sharp little crack, deals get dressed in a three-piece sack. He takes the corner where the light falls thin, amber glow on the bourbon rim. Half his face in shadowed grace, half in truth he don't erase. Jukebox crying some more regret, neon buzz like unpaid debt. He don't talk just to feel tall, he lets the silence size it all. Silver cross on a collarbone, cold as the sins he's overthrown. Thumb runs slow across that chain, like counting cost instead of gain. To win, let some drown in their own spin. While they talk big, laugh too fast, he reads the cracks beneath the glass. Stillness sharp like a loaded round, no wasted word, no extra sound. In a room where egos play, he owns the night by what he won't say. One man's hand starts shaking slight, pen its paper, grip too tight. Another wipes sweat from his brow, swears he's solid, just not now. A woman leans with a reckless grin, red dress cut like original sin. She whispers close, you watch too much. He don't flinch at the velvet touch. Mirror behind the bottle shows all their tales and micro throws. He sees himself in that reflection, power built from self-correction. Oh, oh, oh. He steps outside, a cold air bite, city hum under street light white. Washes his hands in a restroom sink, lets dark water circle and shrink. Murmurs low so none can hear. Lord, keep my judgment clean and clear. He walks back in,
Calm and slow, let's one short sentence steal the show. No threats made, no table pound, just truth laid flat without a sound. Cards flip over, masks come down. Kings look shaky without the crown. He don't chase, don't need applause. He lets men fold by their own flaws. Ash falls soft from the